My lifelong love affair. It started long before I met my husband, and it's still going on. He knows about it. He accepts it. He's a wonderful husband, very understanding. And I'm not just saying that because he's part of the audience, but anyways. Yes, my first real memory of it, and I'm sure it started long before that, was at holidays before dinner. I would stand at the window looking out at the road, looking at all the cars going by, waiting for one particular car to stop. And when it parked out in front of our house, I waited for my grandmother to get out. I wanted to see what she was carrying. And if she was carrying that round black cake tin, I got so excited. I knew exactly what was inside. Her homemade chocolate cupcakes that were filled with whipped cream and had mocha icing on top of them. Mwah. Now, these somebody said, "Oh, you mean like Hostess cupcakes?" I said, "No, these were nothing like Hostess cupcakes." The chocolate cake was very nice, and she had special cupcake tins. They were smaller than our normal ones now, but they were bigger than the mini ones. They were just the right size that you could get 3 or 4 really good bites out of this cupcake. So she'd cook the cupcakes, and when they were cool, she would take one of her sharpest little paring knife and cut a cone out of the top of each one. And then take her smallest measuring spoon and scoop out some more of the cake, because you needed to have a nice big hole for the whipped cream. Not ready whip, no. Some whipped cream that she whipped with her egg beater. But you couldn't go too far because then it would leak out. So it was a delicate operation. So there was the handmade whipped cream that would go inside. And then she would take each of those cones and just trim off the top to serve as a lid above the whipped cream. And then she would cover it all over with a good amount of mocha cream icing. Oh, they had to be kept in the refrigerator, of course. And so every time I opened the refrigerator after the holiday for a few days, there was that black cake tin just filled with these scrumptious delights. So that's my first real clear memory of my love affair with chocolate. There are many episodes I could share with you. My friend Kathy Shalick made a bon mot trois chocolat. It's a Julia Child's recipe that has 3 kinds of chocolate brownie, a chocolate mousse, and a chocolate drizzle. But that was, we'd have to be doing a cooking course for me to really do justice to that. But I try to get in each mouthful some of the 3 kinds of chocolate: the brownie, the mousse, and the drizzle. And of course, whipped cream, because with all that chocolate, you need the whipped cream. But a tradition that I've done is I've made a Christmas log. It's called a bûche de Noël. I learned about it first in French club in high school. And I started making one for my family, I think when my son was a toddler. You make a jelly roll cake, a chocolate one, of course. And when you take it out of the oven, you roll it up so it's going to have that shape. Now, in most recipes, you put whipped cream in there, but you see, for me, the only reason you have cake is to separate the layers of icing. So I put my grandmother's mocha chocolate icing on the inside of my Christmas log, and I roll it up. And then I make a regular icing, chocolate icing for the outside, because you can never have too much chocolate. But instead of vanilla, I use a slug of Grand Marnier. You know, the orange and chocolate go very nicely together. Now, to make it look like a real log, after you ice the outside of the log, you use a fork to make markings, rivulets through the icing, and then around the ends, so that like it's the rings of the tree. Oh, and again, you have to serve it with whipped cream because with all that chocolate, you need a little break. Now, this year, I did not make a Christmas log because the three of us were not together. But I told our son, the first time we're together, we're going to have a Christmas log. I don't care what time of year it is. We deserve a Christmas log, and we've missed one. So I'll tell you one more relationship I've had with chocolate. It's has been sitting next to me this whole time. It's been one of my faithful companions. Every day, a delight, just like my husband, truly, but in a different way, of course. It's a handmade chocolate truffle, a handmade chocolate truffle from Krause's on Central Avenue in Colony, New York. It's dark chocolate with sea salt on the top and soft caramel on the inside. You got it? See how it oozed out? Those three flavors, the chocolate and the caramel and the salt, are just exploding in my mouth right now. I buy them 2 pounds at a time, but I eat one a day. Occasionally, I've had 2, and one really bad day, I had 3. But I deserve a chocolate delight every day. I'm pretty confident that this love affair I've had with chocolate will last me the rest of my life. In fact, maybe I should be buried wearing one of my chocolate t-shirts. Maybe the one that says, "Money talks, chocolate sings." That would be good, but no, there's a better one. A day without chocolate is like, just kidding, I have no idea. No. This one is perfect. If there's no chocolate in heaven, I'm not going. My name is Kate. I am a chocoholic. Thank you.
Hello, Kate.